Get into this glam. Hi besties, it's Vane and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see, I am home and I have officially survived my first year in college. Okay, can we get a round of applause for the girl, please? Oh, thank you. You shouldn't have. Stop. I just wanted to get on here and give you guys some tips and tricks that kind of helped me in college and some things that I wish I had known going into college. And yeah, so let's get into it. I have with me my trusty laptop, so if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my notes. Number one tip that I'm going to give you: get to know your roommate. If you have a roommate, be friends with them, get to know them, talk to them. I had the sweetest, best roommate ever. Like, me and her, we never got into it, and she was just so sweet. And just being friends with your roommate goes a long way because it didn't feel like I was living with a random person. It literally felt like I was living with one of my friends. So be friends with your roommate, get to know your roommate, make sure you guys are on good terms, make that roommate agreement, and just like communicate everything that you need to communicate with your roommate. That's how you're gonna succeed living with a roommate in college. But if you have a single, congratulations, I guess. Like, I'm hating because I wish I had a single. Number two lesson that I think is so super duper important: do not take that 8 a.m. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what you say. You can sit here and be like, I'm such a early bird. Like, I love waking up early in the morning. Like, I can handle it. You cannot handle that 8 a.m. Waking up before 8 a.m. or going to class at 8 a.m. in college, ooh, take that 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Those are actually manageable, and 8 a.m. will drain you. Lesson three that I think is super duper quadruple important: drop that class. I'm literally the number one advocate for drop that class. Because if the first 2 weeks of that class you're like, this is looking a little it's looking a little hard, but I got it. No, you don't. No, you don't. One thing that I wasn't afraid to do was drop that class. Having a W is better than having an F on your transcript. There was this class that I had that was so hard, and it was my 8 a.m. So you know I was suffering. But that class was so hard, and I at first I was like, I got it. I did not have it. I did not have it. And whenever I was like, oh, maybe I should just drop the class, it was too late. The deadline to drop the class had already passed. So please drop the class, get your money back, get your refund, and save yourself the time and energy. One thing that I didn't do that I low-key wish I did: check rate my professor. Until this day, I still haven't done that. I literally scheduled for my fall 2025 classes without even checking rate my professor. So just do it. Because I've had some professors where I was like, ooh, honey, ooh, like you suck. You're awful. And I would hear people be like, oh yeah, they have a really bad score on rate my professor. And I'm like, well, I should have known better. I should have checked with my professor. Don't be like me. Please listen to what other students have to say about that professor and then decide, do I want to go through this torture or do I want to save myself the time? If you have a good professor, I would suggest going to office hours. I didn't really go to office hours as like often. I only went to office hours when I was kind of like, well, I'm cooked. Like, but I've had friends that like regularly went to office hours and just talked to their professor and was like friends with their professor, and it helped them in the long run. So just get to know your professor, ask them questions, talk to them, just have a good relationship with your professors. Professors have bias sometimes, so use that to your advantage. If you know you're not good at time management and you're just kind of like, get a calendar, get a planner, and write every single thing down. That's what kept me on track. So write everything down. If you know you're gonna forget, put it in your phone. Use your reminders app. Just make sure you like can keep track of everything that you need to do so you don't forget. Honestly, I would say please try to limit the amount of times that you go out. Like, I get that the food on campus might be like, but you're paying for it. So find a way to use it. I used to be in Pizza X, like my life depended on it. I used to go to Z and C's. If you go to IU, you know. I used to be eating. Eating out is fun and it's great. But when that bank account starts And you're like, where's all my money going? All that food you're buying when you could be just hop your jolly ass over to the dining hall. One thing that I managed to do very early on that I don't think everybody got the chance to was finding my circle. My welcome week friends till this day were like this. Okay, those are my those. I don't know what I would have done in school without them. They actually were such a great support system, and I get that not everybody like was able to find that in college, like their freshman year, and not everybody will, and some people will. But what I do know is that like find people who make you comfortable, find people who don't judge you, find people who support you no matter what, find people who will tell you the will not sugarcoat things. You know what I mean? People who will tell you the truth up front, like be very blunt. I'm literally reminiscing about my friends. I love them so much. Find people who respect your boundaries. Most importantly, I feel like some people will bend their boundaries over like the people they want to hang out with. Like, oh, I don't usually do this. I don't like doing this, but like these people are doing it and I want to be friends with them. So let me know. You'll find friends who will adore you and love you. You just need to be patient. My next point, things will change. You will change, your friends will change. Change, left, right, up, down, change. Change will happen. You just have to brace yourself and prepare yourself for it. That change is good, especially when you get to college. You get to learn more about yourself, about what you like. It's like peak character development time. Embrace change. I hate change so much. I was like, every single time something would change, I'll be like, my life is over. No, it's not. No, it's not. Honestly, one thing that I've learned a lot from my freshman year is that it's never that serious. Some things you might think, wow, this is the end of time for me. Like, this is the end of the world. I'm done. And then the next day, you'll be like, oh, that was dramatic. Everything is serious, but it's never that serious. Like, you always have to remind yourself it's never that serious. Unless it's your grades. Your grades are that serious. Your grades are very serious, please. That's always serious. Everything else, yeah. I've had a lot of people ask me, Vane, how do you make friends? Vane, how do I make friends? Vane. You're asking the most antisocial person how to make friends? I got you, because I do have quite a bit. Go into club meetings of clubs that you're like into, things that you like. Going to those club meetings will help you a lot when it comes to making friends, because you're already in a setting where, you know, you have to talk to each other. So just, I don't know how to explain to you. With the right people, you'll click. If the person you want to be friends with isn't in like any club, or you don't know what club they're in, just walk up to them and say, hey, hi, how are you? My name is so and so. I think you're really cool, and I was wondering if you wanted to be friends. Sometimes you'll want to be friends with someone and you meet them and then you realize your energies just don't like collide, and that's okay. At least you tried. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, and comment down below any questions you want me to answer in the comments, or any other videos you'd like to see from me. I love you so much. Mwah. Bye.